Hi guys, I've got another paracord bracelet for us to try today. This one is a twin braided bracelet. It has two 3-strand flat braids on either side. This is a request by user Maria Sanchez. She wanted a braid that had red and green on one side and blue and yellow on the other. So this one's for you, Maria. Enjoy, and I hope this is what you wanted. I have two pieces of paracord here that are 50 centimeters long, or around about 20 inches, and I've gone ahead and fused them together just by heating them up with a lighter and then pressing those molten pieces together. And then I have two more pieces, and these are each 1 meter long, or around about 40 inches. I'm going to start with my fused piece, and I just want to form a loop with this piece, and then I can take my other two pieces of paracord and I just want to feed them down through that loop and pull them through until they are centered, so that the center of these two pieces sits right there at the crossing. And now I want to lock these two pieces in place with a cobra knot, and I want my braids to be red, green and blue and yellow. So when I tie this cobra knot, this red piece will end up on this side, so I want my green piece to also be on the left side. So before I tie this cobra knot, I'm just going to hide this fused section, so I'll pull that through just so it sits underneath these two pieces here, and then I will tie my cobra knot. And I'm going to do that by taking that yellow strand across those center ones, the red one over that, and then I'm going to take that behind and up through that left loop. And then carefully draw this together. And then we want to make sure that our loop is around about 1 centimeter or half an inch in size. So now we can start our braiding process, and I'm going to start here on the left side. So I just want to get these right hand strands out of the way. We are going to be doing a 3-strand flat braid, and they're pretty easy to do. All we want is to take this left piece here over the center, hold that in place, and then take this right hand strand over the center. And then we can take the left hand over, and then the right hand. And you want to do this braid a little bit tighter than I've done here. I'm just doing this loosely so you can see what's going on. I'll take that left side over the center, and then the right strand. Every now and then you're just going to have to untangle the strands further down. So you want to continue that process until you get down to the length that you require. Once we get this braid to the desired length, we just want to hold it in place while we're doing the other side. So I'm just going to use a scrap piece of paracord and then just tie a simple overhand knot just to hold that braid in place while we're braiding the other 3 strands. So just something really simple to tie this off. You could also use a bulldog clip here if you have one. So we'll start braiding this second side, and it's the exact same process. we'll start by taking that left strand over the center one, and then the right strand over, left strand over, and then right, and then the left, and again continue this process all the way down until you get the braid to the desired length. So we have both of these braids now of equal length, and I'm going to lock these in place again with a cobra knot. So I want to take all 4 of the center strands in the middle here, leaving a free strand on the left and then one on the right. I will take this left hand strand and come over the 4 center ones. Take this right hand strand over that, and I'm going to take this behind and up through the left loop, and then draw this together and be a little bit careful with it. But draw that knot together, and then we'll lock it in place with one more. So I'll take the right strand this time over those center ones, the left strand over that, and then behind and up through the right loop. And then draw this one nice and tight, and then we can get rid of this scrap piece of paracord. We don't need that one anymore. Next, we want to cut off 2 of these center strands. So I'll get 2 out of the way and then cut the remaining 2 off with a pair of scissors, and then carefully cinch these ones off with a lighter. And then press them down with the edge there. Just make sure you hold these other 2 strands out of the way as you do it, and then repeat that process for these side pieces. Cut them off and cinch them off with a lighter also. So next, after you've cut off all the excess pieces, we're left to tie a button with the remaining 2 strands down here at the bottom, and I'm going to do that by taking my right strand and forming a loop underneath the 2 center strands. I'll take my left strand and I'll form a loop on top, and then I will take the right strand up through the right loop, and the left strand I'll take down through the left loop, and I tighten this up by pulling on these strands directly outwards. Pull it nice and tight, and then we just need to cut and cinch these excess pieces off the button and we should be done. So there you are, that's the bracelet completed. Please share this video because that allows me to keep creating content for you guys. Thanks for watching.